Rabbi Splansky and I are here at the beginning of September. It's less than 2 months from the launch of Siddur Pirchei Kodesh, Holy Blossom Temple's new prayer book. Now, we know that all congregations have faces to the larger world and to ourselves. A face is something that expresses the ethos, the substance, the values of the congregation. And with most congregations, the Siddur is one of those faces. Ours surely will be. What's unique about this book is it is the first time that Holy Blossom Temple in 150 years has produced its own Siddur. This is a book which responds to the tradition which we all embrace, and as well it's responsive to the tenor of the contemporary moment. It reflects the history of Holy Blossom, the values, and that much more. It will be a wonderful face, not only internally to our congregation, but externally to the larger world. We organized and produced the book over the last number of years, led by a Siddur committee composed of our rabbis, our cantor, and lay volunteers, Brenda Saunders and Randy Garfinkel. But its main organizer is its editor, Rabbi Yael Splansky. She's done great work over these last number of years. And hers is the touch which brings this book the fullness of the Jewish tradition, the elegance, the quiet elegance, which Holy Blossom Temple is so well known for these decades. And it's Rabbi Splansky from whom you will hear right now more about this wonderful new book.
This morning is when Siddur Pirchei Kodesh is going on the press. And it's with great anticipation that we will welcome this new prayer book into our sanctuaries. I like to think of the prayer book as an invitation to the prayer experience and an invitation into Jewish study. There are many stumbling blocks that get between us and sincere prayer experience. Siddur Pirchei Kodesh will help to open the worship experience to our people and to open our people to the worship experience. There are many educational elements in the book which unlock the doors to the Jewish library and invite us to study our sacred texts, which belong to all of us after all. This is also a prayer book specifically for Holy Blossom Temple. Anyone can enjoy it, learn from it, and pray from it, but it really is a celebration of Holy Blossom Temple, our history, our very rich traditions here. That is reflected in some of the artistic treasures that are shown throughout the book, the words of our senior rabbis throughout the ages, going back to Bond Street and Richmond Street in the 1800s. And also there's a terrific short history of Holy Blossom's first 150 years, written by Professor Irving Abella. So in that way, there's a lot for Holy Blossom members to be proud of in this book. Our past, it will invigorate our present, and it will point the way to our future. So I look forward to celebrating with everyone on October 29th when we welcome this prayer book into our sanctuaries. And I want to encourage you to consider purchasing a copy for your own home use so you can enjoy the home prayers that are there for Shabbat and holiday tables. It would make a great gift for someone starting out a life, a wedding couple, or someone with a new home included. Just as one example of the life cycle prayers there is how one can dedicate their home through ceremony and ritual by putting up a mezuzah for the first time. Let me also encourage you to consider dedicating a volume for use here at the temple. That way a piece of you can be marked in our pews. You could dedicate a book to remember a loved one or to honor someone who's celebrating a significant anniversary or birthday or life cycle event like bar mitzvah. And that way, the book really will come to life and will reflect the lives of our members.